Hi, it's time to get going in the garden. I am still recuperating, so I have to see how far I can get. We were supposed to have sun for, ouch, that rose got me. We were supposed to have sun for as far as we could see, and now we only have today and tomorrow. So I hope that I can get everything I want to get done, but we'll see. I want to start probably with this rose. I have to do all the basics right now, so I want to take care of finishing the pruning, which this rose I have to get done. I'm gonna move some trellises to support this rose better, and then I want to create a path on my dahlia patch because every year my stones get buried on the soil. I want to do a real path, so I'm gonna see if I have time to do that. It's amazing to me how some people are harvesting a bunch of stuff already, and here I am with my little garden all asleep and so much to do. But I know that at the end of the day, in just a month and a half, this will look so beautiful. The main goal I have is not to become overwhelmed when I'm going from turning this winter mess into my little outdoor safe space. I'll show you in every video the process I take to turn everything around. These are the two trellises I want to move, that one and this one. I'm going to put sweet peas right here because the dahlias are all on the front of this and nothing grows that well here. So I'm going to move those and put them to good use with my roses. I think it will be a much better choice. There is a path right here with stones. So I'm going to also dig those stones out and go ahead and put gravel so that I don't have to dig the stones out every single year. So I'm going to clean this bed and get it ready for everything that I'm going to be planting here. Hollyhock is coming out. It's getting eaten by slugs, but it is trying to come out again, which is great news. I wanted to move these trellises all by myself, and they were so heavy I dropped them on the alliums, but I got it done. But they are way heavier than they look. I think it's going to be worth the effort though. Of this things when we had it attached to the wall on the secret garden, we put this little sucker so it would hold on the wall, but I don't need those anymore. So well, this rose is always kind of, I have to trim it. It looks really pretty, but it blooms only on the top. So I want to put a trellis on this side and another one on this side and be able to spread it around. So I think I'm going to move the trellises I have on the dahlia patch, and that will work a lot better. And I think it will be so pretty. Look at this cherry tree. My neighbors looks so pretty. And I think against the red of this rose, it will be stunning. I have some things that are coming out already. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a Shasta daisy or I gotta look to see what it is. But yeah, I have a lot of cleaning to do. But I'm gonna start with this because then I can tie it, fertilize it since I have not done that yet, and go from there. This one I already cleaned up and fertilized, and it's doing so good. This is a bright orange color one, and it's really pretty. There's the first one. Look how good that looks. I like it. Now I gotta train this, so I'm gonna try to put the other one on the other side. But I wonder if I should tie this side first, because so that I can move the trellis as close as possible to this one. Yeah, let me trim it first. I'm gonna prune it and then go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get rid of a really big limb here that's growing this way, but it's way out. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's really pretty, but I want to get this really flat on the trellis. And this one is going out, so I can also cut it off. Oh, my winter bag. Oh my god, my winter bag. Oh. These branches are ginormous. Okay, so let's see. Let's tie that one in there. I'm gonna cut, I think I'm gonna cut. I'm trying to look at all the branches that I have and go ahead and place them horizontal. So I want maybe 2 or 3 horizontal branches so that the other stems that come from it, which get the roses, have plenty of space to go ahead and bloom. And I'll get a lot more roses. So I'm gonna take my time. There it is. This was a lot more work than I thought, but I did like a V, if you can see, 2 that way, 2 this way. And then now the little lateral branches will grow up and down. And I think it's gonna do so much better. I'm excited to see what happens this year. I went ahead and fertilized it and put compost, so it's gonna rain for a week, so that will be really good for it. She's all ready. I hardly kept any main canes because you don't need a lot. You just need a couple of really good ones. I kept 4 of them. One of the things that I try to take care of every year is that I want to do the hardest job first. So whatever is heavy lifting, cleaning my beds, moving things or fixing things. Because when I start planting, I want to enjoy every single moment of it and just be a very peaceful time in the garden. So I don't really like going back and forth. That's what I set up for myself every single year. It just seems to just satisfy my mind and my soul to do it this way. And so I've continued year after year setting it up this way. Chard. So pretty. And that's the rainbow. And there's another one coming out here. This is what I use. Garden Tone. For herbs and vegetables. Honestly, I don't use the Asamite. I'm using it because I have it, but I won't buy it again. I don't think it's necessary. I bought this, oh my gosh, 4 years or more ago. It was such a big bag. Makes this really well. Here's some of the leaves that were burning. And I use fish compost. It's what I've been using now for years and love it. I've never had an issue with burning my plants, anything like that. And I'm not afraid that there's anything that can make me sick. Since I have an immune disease, I have to be very careful. So I put my compost on the top. I mix it, but I like it on the top because it has wood pieces. So it's almost like the mulch. It protects the plants, but I still mix it some. That's why I kind of thought leaving the leaves may be great. I don't know, do you use leaves in your beds? This is the first time I'm doing it. Sorry, there's an ambulance going by. Oh, red. Look how beautiful that ruby red chard. This is the rainbow one. It has yellow stems, red stems, kind of orange more than red. Yeah, they're just so pretty. I have another one over there. I love that they're perennials. Okay, let's go work. Oh, I see a worm right there. Happy worm. Let's get to this and that one. This should be easy, but this one I'm going to empty the leaves because it's pretty shallow. This is going to go into my tumbler for the worms. I have to order worms because they end up dying during the winter. Put it on an angle like I showed on that drawing on that video. That works great. I'm going to go ahead and put some compost to these. So a little layer. This, I want to put a small pot on top. Put the fertilizer. I want to put flowers here and then herbs or other vegetables in here. That will be pretty. Get some Osmo coat for this because I don't have any flowers on, I don't think. Oh, it must be like a mint. It smells so good. So this is, I'm going to put it this way, so I put the flowers on this side. Okay, and they're both ready. This may be something that you have to repeat over and over again in the garden, but it is a great moment to examine the soil, if anything is growing, if you have to amend with something else or there's an issue. I really take my time looking at what is going on in each of the beds, because my beds are completely uncovered and open throughout the winter. That's why I was adding leaves. So it is super critical for me to take a look and make sure that I have them ready and that they have what they need to be able to go ahead and provide the food and the flowers that I want in my garden. It seems like a small job to just put compost and soil and anything that you need, but it's probably the most important step to creating a garden oasis. Continue to garden for your mind, body, and soul.